Have you ever watched Anna McNulty's stretching videos?
Yes. So actually, if you guys have watched the collab we did together with Jordan Matter as well, I talked about that where I got emotional about it. I cried, and she is the one who really she was basically my teacher. I was completely self-taught. I did not have any coaches for flexibility, so I watched YouTube videos, and her channel literally has the best stretches out there when you're starting and you don't know where to begin. She has the best material out there. So I really started out watching her tutorials, and I have watched all of her tutorials for all of her videos.
Do you like going to the beach?
Love the beach. I'm actually a really beach person because I have lived on an island and lived in Florida, and I am a warm weather person, definitely, and the beach brings me a lot of peace. I love the sand. I love being underwater. It brings me a feeling of being in space.
And finally, have you ever did the ABC gymnastics challenge?
I have a very long time ago. When I first started my YouTube channel, this was one of the first videos I did. I'm not sure if it's still on my channel. I will be looking for it, but yeah, I have done it. It was very interesting. I might do it again because it was back when I first started, so like 14, 15, yes.
Favorite flexible sport to do?
I would say, if we're not talking contortion, if we're, I want to say gymnastics or dance would be like my favorite sports that includes flexibility. I wanted to go with gymnastics just because I'm more into the tumbling part of it. Then I love dance, but I'm not as graceful.
How did you train with soreness, achiness, or low mood?
For me, the hardest part was definitely being in the mood of telling myself, okay, I gotta do this every day, rather than the soreness and the ache that my body could give me every now and then. I would mostly just rest. I want to say the biggest thing is rest. There's no crazy secret to it. If your body starts hurting, aching a bit, I would say rest. Still do some very light. You don't want to completely stop because your body will just shut down. You want to keep doing some light stretches and just rest. So that's why I usually take one day off of the 7 days a week to just rest and give my body a bit of a break, but I still do light stretches.
Can you do challenges with your friends?
Yeah, I can definitely do that. My friends have actually talked about doing some like yoga challenges, stuff like that. I think definitely we could look into that in the future.
Green suit Medusa contortion public.
Ooh, so my snake suit. I could definitely do that. I think that would actually be very interesting. I love this costume. It's a pretty expensive costume, and fun fact, it is no longer being sold anywhere anymore. So I have one of the only material of that costume out there at the moment. The person, I can link in the description, the person that makes those costumes, she lives in Miami. She's a really amazing costume maker. Very high quality, and this costume is no longer out, so I feel very happy of having kind of a unique piece just to myself.
Do you get hired to do live performances?
Yes, I do. I do a lot, actually. I've taken a bit of a break lately, but I've actually flown to Minneapolis, a few states all around the US actually. I've mostly been hired around Miami. This is like the main area. I get a bunch of shows that I like perform in, like corporate events, like just big fun events that they have, and they need like a fun act to just make it more interesting.
The what?
Marilyn.
The Marilyn.
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 Marinelli.
Marinelli.
Mhm.
Okay.
What do you make that?
In a Marinelli
Mhm.
bend,
Yeah.
does your backside actually rest on your head, or do your back muscles lift it?
A bit of both. Okay. I see where you're coming from. So it does rest, but if you completely rest, you will fall out of the pose and you will not be able to actually stay in the pose. So in order to in order to stay in the pose without falling out of it, you have to kind of flex your muscles, and it will bring it to lift a tiny bit.
Future travel plans.
Oof, that's I have a lot. We're talking about doing shows in Norway, in Europe, with one of the director I work with. And for my personal liking, I really want to go and travel to many places. I can round up to like a top 3. I definitely want to go to Australia, Botswana, and I think actually just kind of anywhere in Europe.